Welcome everyone to Atlas Core Learns From, and today we're joined by Mavis Owusu-Gyamfi. She is the Executive Vice President of the African Center for Economic Transformation, ACET for Africa. She's been in that role since July 2020. It's an economic policy institute supporting Africa's long-term growth through transformation. Mavis is a political economist by training. She's spent a long career in private sector development at DfID, and she also was a director at Power of Nutrition and a director of program quality and policy at Save the Children UK. She has a long career as a leader, and what I'm interested in, Mavis, to ask you right away is, how do you find and spot talent and potential in people?
Okay. Thank you, Bijan, for inviting me today to Atlas Corps. When I meet an individual, I'm looking for two things. I'm looking for confidence and I'm looking for humility. I'm looking for confidence in an ability to take and drive an agenda. So individuals who believe in what they are doing and can run with it. But I also really admire individuals who are able to say, I am coming for this job because I want to learn something new. And individuals who are bold enough to answer in an interview, I actually don't know, but that's what makes this role exciting, because I think that there is great opportunity to grow. So I'm actually not going to talk about one person. I'm going to talk about 4 analysts that I have worked with during my career. And they have cut across my 4 institutions that I have worked with. Every single one of them came to an interview with this incredible ambition and dynamism and confidence in what they had achieved and what they wanted to do, but simultaneously a humility about what they didn't know and a hunger to learn. And every single one of them have gone on to amazing roles. And I am closely watching the latest one I have in my team. So I believe that is my secret sauce.
That's amazing. I was going to ask about the examples of where they are right now. Is there an organization you want to share?
Yes, so I will tell you the one before I came to ACET at the Power of Nutrition. She is still in the Power of Nutrition. When she joined the Power of Nutrition, she was an intern. At the end of the 3 years when I left the Power of Nutrition, she had actually progressed to be an advisor. And I met her recently and she told me that she was head of strategy.
That is amazing. Wow, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And while we are talking about talent, I also want to ask you, what is your advice to young, talented people? And given that you are in Ghana and working for ACET all across Africa, what is your advice to young, talented leaders in the region, but also globally?
So my advice is threefold. The first one is, it's okay to be afraid to fail. It's okay. There is this whole mantra about embrace failure, but it's okay to be afraid to fail. My second advice is, you will fail. It's fine. You will actually fail. It's okay to be afraid, but you will fail. It's life, And the third advice is, when you fail, take time to reflect on what you learned from that failure. It will serve you very, very well. So don't believe anybody who says you shouldn't be afraid to fail. It's not true. Don't believe anybody who tells you failure is a bad thing. It's not true. You should be worried if you don't take time to reflect and learn from those failures, because those lessons will help you to keep propelling to greater heights.
I'm smiling because I was thinking about my own failures, listening to you and how I learned from them. Thank you so much. Finally, a fun fact about yourself that would make people smile.
Okay, so Bijan, like every family around the world, on Christmas Day, we play Christmas games of some form, don't we? Well, I have 2 brothers, and we have been competitive from day one at Christmas games. Doesn't come from our parents. We have no idea. The 3 of us are just competitive. So Over the years, as we've grown up and we've married and had children, it's now become a boys versus girls competition at Christmas. So my sisters-in-law, my nieces, against my brothers, my husband, and my son, etc. So we have these Christmas games. One thing that I did not know when I introduced my husband to my family 12 years ago was that I would actually be giving my brothers a secret weapon to beat me. And if I had known this, I might have rethought that one. And honestly, I have not won a Christmas game against my brothers. The girls and I have not won, but it's okay. We are prepping. We will beat them one day. Since my husband joined the boys' team, we have not won a game. It's not amusing. I don't even know why you're laughing, Bijan. This is very
Say hello to your husband. My respect. I wish I could witness at some point. Mavis, thank you so much for joining and for sharing. And I really look forward to being in touch to talk more about talent and potential all across the globe and in the region.
Thank you, Bijan.